She said, I found myself calculating calories or estimating points or colors or whatever. It was exhausting and made me think about food all the time. Now I only have to consider one thing. Am I hungry? And that's an offshoot of the hunger practice. We won't get into that right now, but like the main point that she was making was how weirdly and unnaturally calorie counting makes you just really narrowly focus on food, and you're thinking about it all the time. And you're probably thinking about it for a number of reasons. Number one, there's the cognitive load of like putting it into an app or figuring out the quantities or weighing and measuring, which, if you want to suck the joy out of food, which is going to be one of my points later on, this is a really good way to do it. But also, like, now it's weirdly in front of you all the time, as opposed to you just living your life, going on and actually just having a life. I don't think this idea of like, we think about it, you'll hear it in people's language, right? Like, I'm going to buckle down. I'm going to get serious. And what they mean is I'm going to go do the work of having to think about this all the time. I don't know that I don't think that's how you do it. I'm pretty sure it's not. But this idea of really just myopically being focused on food or being afraid of food or whatever is really unhealthy. It's just an unhealthy mindset, and I don't think it leads to any positive outcomes on your body. The next one is one of my favorites. It causes us to distrust our hunger. I can't begin to tell you all of the ways that actually getting curious about my hunger and honoring it and respecting it, and that the word respect is a big one. I include food choice or food quality in that one, but I also include just simply never allowing myself to go hungry with this idea that this is somehow the tax for having a healthy weight. It is not. But what I notice in working with people is that they come in really distrusting their hunger. They've, and if you've been doing this for years where you toggle in and out, right? You've learned to suppress it. You've learned to be at war with your body. You've learned to distrust, and distrusting your hunger is another way of distrusting yourself. That you might, you're one and the same. Your hunger is not separate from you. It's not a thing to be managed. And people who tell you you have to be hungry to lose weight are either promoting diet culture or they're lying to you. I don't really know which one, but it's absolutely not true.